Secret meetup. Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi seen together unexpectedly. Fans shocked. Welcome back to Zeekitstartv. Today we are diving into a moment that no one saw coming. What started as an ordinary day suddenly turned into a storm of excitement when Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi were unexpectedly spotted together in a secret meetup that fans are still trying to process. The sightings, the timing, the atmosphere, everything about this moment feels mysterious, surprising, and honestly a little bit romantic. So get comfortable because we are breaking down every detail of what happened, what people saw, and why this sudden interaction has created one of the biggest fan reactions of the year. The whole situation began when a few people online posted that they had seen two familiar figures entering a quiet private venue late in the evening. This place was not a restaurant, not a mall, not a public set location. It was a small artistic studio known for private events, photo sessions, and intimate gatherings. Most celebrities choose this place when they want privacy, so the fact that these two were seen there instantly caught attention. At first, no one fully believed it. People thought it might be a misunderstanding or someone mistaking strangers for the stars. But then more details came in, and suddenly the story became much more convincing. A fan who lives near the studio noticed a black car and a silver car arriving minutes apart. Both cars are models that Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi have been seen using before. The witness did not take photos because the area was quiet and they wanted to respect privacy, but they shared that the two people entering the studio matched their silhouettes perfectly. Zhao Lusi was wearing a simple cap, a soft oversized sweater, and loose pants. Chen Zheyuan was wearing his usual casual jacket with a mask. They kept a good distance when walking inside, but people noticed something that made them suspicious. Even though they walked separately, they kept matching their pace, like they were making sure to arrive at the door at the same time without drawing attention. The most shocking part came when the studio staff posted a small, behind-the-scenes photo later that night. It was nothing revealing, just a table with 2 cups of coffee, some papers, a small candle, and a dim warm light. But fans zoomed into everything. One cup had a tiny heart drawn on the side, a habit the staff usually do only when customers request something cute. And the second cup had a little smiling face drawn on it. People immediately started guessing that these cups belonged to Zhao Lusi and Chen Zheyuan. The internet went wild. Fans were posting comments like, "This is definitely them," and "Why do their cups look like a date?" The staff deleted the photo after a short time, which made people even more suspicious. More clues began to appear throughout the night. Someone noticed that the studio building had soft, warm lights glowing from one of the upper rooms. This is the private room often rented by celebrities for photo shoots or meetings. The lights stayed on for almost 2 hours before turning off, and shortly after, the same 2 cars were seen leaving the area again, just minutes apart. The moment that raised even more eyebrows happened when a fan of Chen Zheyuan posted that he updated his social media with a short caption saying, "Productive night." Nothing specific, nothing dramatic, but the timing was too perfect to be random. And then Zhao Lusi, just a few minutes later, posted her own update. She wrote something like, "Good things take quiet time." These posts were not connected officially, but fans immediately believed that they were referring to the same private meeting. But others think differently. The energy surrounding this meeting feels too quiet, too personal, too secretive. If it was a simple work-related thing, why go separately? Why choose such a private location? And why post matching messages afterward? These are the details that made fans start whispering that something more is going on. Another thing that made people suspicious was the body language from a tiny clip uploaded by someone passing by. It was blurry and taken from far away, but you could see 2 figures, walking side by side for a few seconds before entering the building. Even though they kept some distance, their shoulders leaned subtly toward each other. It looked comfortable, natural, like two people who were used to being together. So this sudden secret meeting did not feel random at all. Instead, it felt like something that fits perfectly into the story of their growing bond. People online were also discussing previous hints that seemed to connect to this moment. For example, just a few weeks ago, Zhao Lusi mentioned in an interview that she had been working quietly on something that she could not reveal yet. A few days after that, Chen Zheyuan also mentioned he was preparing for a new collaboration. None of them confirmed whether the projects were connected, but fans now believe that the secret meeting might be the project they were both hinting at. But what really raised suspicion was the emotional energy in their recent individual posts. Chen Zheyuan's smiles have seemed softer, calmer, almost like someone who has been carrying a little happiness with him. Zhao Lusi has also seemed extra cheerful lately, and fans noticed her smiling in a way that feels more genuine than usual. These small emotional clues added fuel to the fire. Regardless of the theory, one thing is clear. Fans were completely shocked to see them together so unexpectedly, especially in such a private location where they clearly did not want attention. What makes this meeting even more interesting is that both Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi have been extremely private in recent months. They have avoided unnecessary public appearances, kept their schedules simple, and stayed quiet on dating rumors. So when they suddenly appear together like this, it naturally makes people wonder what is happening behind the scenes. More fans also pointed out that the vibe of the late evening meeting felt very meaningful. There is something quiet and intimate about meeting at night, away from crowds, inside a warm private space with dim lights and 2 prepared cups of coffee. That image alone made fans swoon. One fan commented online, saying this sounds exactly like 2 people who trust each other deeply. Another wrote if they really met up privately like this, their bond is definitely real. Comments like these filled social media feeds within hours, creating a wave of excitement and curiosity. People also remembered the earlier times these two were spotted together. For example, during drama promotions, they were often seen whispering to each other, laughing at inside jokes, and sharing little gestures of comfort. All these past moments create a pattern that fans cannot ignore. So what does this sudden secret meetup mean? Honestly, no one knows yet. It could be work. It could be personal. It could be a combination of both. But one thing is certain. The bond between Chen Zheyuan and Zhao Lusi is clearly strong enough to bring them together quietly, away from the spotlight in a moment that feels genuinely meaningful. Until then, this unexpected sighting has given fans more than enough to talk about. It is mysterious, sweet, surprising, and filled with possibilities. Thank you for watching Zeekitstartv. Stay tuned because this story is only getting more interesting.